Welcome to Busy Little Bee, where opinions sting, but the vibes stay sweet. Let the mayhem swing, but the vibes stay sweet. Let the mayhem sting, but the vibes stay sweet. Then, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the buzz.
Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Rosie update I promised you guys. She went to Las Vegas. I have the clips from her packing, 3 of her vlogs, her live stream, and I have some pictures courtesy of Nikki T. I will link Nikki T's channel in the description if you want to check her out. She also covers Rosie, and yeah, she got us these pictures that show the growth and the weight gain of Rosie from last year to this year. Look at that. This is what sitting in your kitchen and eating on camera will do to you. If you want to make it your income, I think, in my opinion, you're giving up your life. You're giving up years of your life so that you can make money indulging in your addiction online. Anyway, let's go ahead with this very secretive Las Vegas trip that she was going on. She acts like she's got so many stalkers and her safety is always in danger or something. And Rosie doesn't realize she's just not that important to most people. She's more important to herself, I think, than anyone else in the entire world. So let's go ahead and start with her packing vlog, shall we?
I'm going to Vegas. The number one question is, Rosie, why are you going to Vegas? That's a secret. Flying in tomorrow. I'm planning on staying in the hotel, hanging out at the pool. I'm going to order in some food and just like relax, because the next morning, or like early sharp in the morning, we're going to be having the filming day start, and that can go for, they said, possibly 5 to 6 hours. I don't know if that includes like the hair and makeup portion or not, but I am very nervous. I'm very excited, low-key kind of terrified, because there's just a lot outside of my control, and there's a lot to this that I can't wait to tell you guys about. So until then, let's get packing. Then I am bringing 2 pairs of over-the-head headphones in case one of them breaks, because your girl is not going to have a meltdown at the airport. We're not doing that. Most important thing I need to bring with me when I travel, one of the most important things, loofah on a stick. Ooh, I'm so stressed about this trip, but I'm really excited. I'm very worried about my ability to just like cope through my fear and anxiety. I'm hoping I'll have the energy to go out a little bit once I'm done filming, just maybe hit 1 or 2 spots, because in the morning when I wake up, my goal is going to be to go to the Strip and hit a few different places. I want to see the Sphere. I want to go to a botanical garden. I want to hit up the Hello Kitty cafe. I want to go to both the Coke store and the M&M store, because they're right next door to each other. And M&M's hit so hard with the ice cold glass of Diet Coke. Of course, I want to take a picture in front of the, welcome to Vegas sign. And it's just like, and there's other stuff too that I've like Googled. Of course, I also want to hit a buffet at some point, because I just want to say I've been to a Vegas buffet, because that's like one of their things. And I am really just like nervous about what my energy levels are going to be. But I know that, and of course I want to gamble a little bit. So it's just going to kind of like, I'm going to have to play it by ear and just be careful with like my spending, because I do have like a set budget, and I am very blessed. Like they gave me a $125 Uber voucher, which I wasn't expecting. Oh my God. So now it's going to save me a ton of money. Like when it comes to, cause I can't walk super long distances. So I'll be able to like hop to and fro on the Strip, and I think do a lot more without having to worry about renting a scooter. So while also walking. a bit, which I do want to do. I do want to like be somewhat active. I just don't want to wear myself into the ground. Yeah. Holy shit. Viva Las Vegas, baby! Hey.
Obviously, Rosie's very excited, nervous, stressed, whatever. So, we're going to do this a little bit out of order because I want to play her clips from her live stream first. And although I do not show her eating, I do show her telling us what she had to eat because, in my opinion, she ate her way through Las Vegas. She used food to help her get from one hard place to walk around to another. I'm glad she did this, but like, I'm really hesitant to give Rosie a whole lot of credit because every time I do, she shows me why I shouldn't have. So let's go ahead and look at her clips from her live stream on September 17th.
Oh, come off of it. Oh, fucking out. No way. Obviously, I can't get too into the specifics about stuff, but, should I say this? I have an appointment booked, so. Why are you guys asking me about Amber? Like, I already told y'all I'm not discussing her anymore. Like, I'm in Vegas. I'm not in Oklahoma. That's like the second or third person to ask me. Like, this is about me. Like, it's just frustrating. I'm still kind of reeling from the project itself. It was a lot. Hey, Roxy Rain, yeah. Let's keep the vibes positive while she's on her trip, y'all. Yep, thank you, Cyanide. Who would come with me on this trip? I was just in Vegas. We stayed at the Venetian. It was so gorgeous. I've never heard of that. That sounds fun. Venetian. Oh, thank you. I've heard of that. I was like, I butchered that. I'm just not gonna say like exacts or wares or things like that because I don't want to risk anything. When it's released, I don't remember, but somebody mentioned NDA today, and I was like, there was an NDA. Did I sign that? I don't remember signing that. I might have signed it a long time ago, so I really can't say. And no, I'm not doing a fucking feederism collab. I'm not doing a mukbang collab. I'm not doing a fucking food convention. Y'all, some of y'all, not my audience, some of y'all over there sound stupid as hell. Cheers. Lots of walking and stairs. Yeah, absolutely fuck that. Yeah, just if you leave a question, I'll answer it. You don't need to spam the same question 3 or 4 times. It's just spam. I don't like that in my chat.
Rosie live streaming is just an absolute fucking delight, isn't she? I don't know who she thinks was speculating about her going to a feeder convention or what the fuck ever she was talking about. I haven't heard these rumors or speculations, and I myself hadn't speculated at all what she was doing in Vegas. But it's interesting that she is so up on what people are saying about her. If you don't care, you probably wouldn't be thinking about it, talking about it, looking for it. So now let's go ahead and take a look at her first vlog in Vegas. And I'm gonna warn you, Rosie's people skills are less than stellar.
Yeah, I fucked up. I can't find any more bread. I thought we had more bread, so I can't make my own sandwich, and I don't have any like grab and go drink options in the house, so I'm just gonna hit up Wendy's. Oh man, I'm terrified, bro. Like, fucking terrified. I wish I could talk more about the project itself, because like I just wish I was in a different place in life. Like, I wish I had been able to make different decisions getting up to this moment in some ways, but everything happens for a reason. And I know, like, you know, I have some plans and ideas for like my upcoming life. I'm not gonna waste the money on it, but there is a Kylie Jenner makeup vending machine. I just realized this is like a Pokemon vending machine. Oh, my brother would geek. Hello, lady. Okay. Oh my god. Gotta turn on the lights. Aww. That's cute. So, they have this like fancy sliding door. This is like a pretty standard Hilton. Ooh. Love the shower. Perfect. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't even need to get makeup remover wipes. Oh. So yeah, I've used that shampoo before. I really like it. Can you guys look at me? I'm exhausted. I feel like I've been run over by a truck. I am officially in the hotel. I have my sleeping bed and my bullshit bed. So my suitcase is on the bullshit bed. I saw a TikTok the other day somebody who was in a hotel by themselves, and she was like, "This is my sleeping bed and this is my eating bed," and like low key, that's what's gonna happen here. I did see there's a Cheesecake Factory nearby, and I haven't had a Cheesecake Factory in forever, and I have a $25 credit, so I just wanted to show you guys what I ordered for my first dinner in Vegas. I ended up choosing Lazy Dog Bar. The food looked really good, and I was just kind of cruising around, and I wanted to try something like I've never had before, and like items I've never had before. So I don't even normally like deviled eggs, but I was so intrigued by these crispy deviled eggs. I must try them, so I got them. I got some Brussels sprouts for, you know, health. so healthy. You can tell all the health all over those Brussels sprouts, but they're gonna taste delicious. And then I got barbecue bison meatloaf. So this is meatloaf made out of bison, and there's like string onions. Editing Rosie, look up what you ordered, bitch, and describe it, because I don't know what's fucking happening here. There's onions and mashed potatoes, and this looks like something to taste good. I thought I got the version without ice cream because I don't want ice cream. I really don't. But this is an apple huckleberry pie for dessert. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish all this or not, but so update, I'm really not a fan of bison. The first like 1 or 2 bites were fine, but I think it was like a sensory thing. Like the flavor profile of it was really just like overstimulating the fuck out of me, and I really just wasn't feeling it.
So I did a little calculation to see how many calories that meal was. That was over 3,000 calories for that one meal. I know Rosie didn't eat all of it, but that's freaking wild, considering that was just one meal. 3,000 calories is too much for one day. So in the next vlog, Rosie runs into a mentally ill homeless man, And what does she do? As an advocate for mental health, she talks about how creepy and weird he was and uses it for content. Let's go ahead and get started with the second Vegas vlog.
Yeah. This is a really big day. I don't know when y'all are gonna see me again, but this is a really big day. I just got back from everything an hour ago, or half hour ago. I really want to go out. I'm stressing about exploring Vegas tomorrow. Oh, for lunch they brought In-N-Out, they brought me In-N-Out, which was delish. Let's go. All right, so we went for like a big sampling of stuff. So to start, this was the kimchi, which this was a cold bar, I guess. So there was some chopped up octopus. This is some like dressed coconut shrimp, I guess. And then, oh yeah, the crawfish and half a thing of steamed crab. This was mussels with cheese, beef and broccoli. And then what was the next thing? I'm taking a minute there. Oh my God. That's fried calamari. That's some kind of beef and gravy, I think. A lot of this was not labeled very well, by the way. Those are string beans, I believe, in some kind of brown sauce or peanut sauce. That's supposed to be crab rangoon that I'm picking up there with the tongs. And a gyoza. And then I'm grabbing something else. What was that? Oh, chicken on a stick. Yep, that's what that is. And then the next thing up here, we just have a spring roll, a piece of fried banana, and I think that's everything. That was honestly one of the most disappointing meals I have ever had. Wow. So, hello.
Hey, new joke. I asked the president of Iran what he did when he knew the bombs were coming.
I'm sorry, you asked the president of Iran what?
Yeah, what he did when he knew the bombs were coming. He said,
Iran. Okay.
So if you saw the text on screen there, it said, me relieved he was telling a joke instead of having delusions of grandeur. Rosie uploading this, in my opinion, is further stigmatizing homeless people, mentally ill people, and she needs to not do things like this and then claim to be an advocate for mental health.
you know, now I can say in my lifetime I said something to a little boy to make him turn around and scream. They called out the door, number 7. This little boy said, did they say 11? I said, no, they said 12. He turned around and screamed, 9. I saw another little boy. He had a black eye. I said, what happened? He said, I fall down and go boom.
You fell... Wait, what was the joke?
I said, I fall down and go boom.
Oh.
So now when I fall off, like when somebody says what happened, I said, I fall down and go boom. How many nuns would steal something?
How many nuns would steal something?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Okay, seems like you got the dad jokes lock and loaded.
It is my opinion that Rosie allowed this conversation to first be started and then continue. She kept egging him on. She says, oh, you got the dad jokes locked and loaded, and she's laughing at everything he says. Then says, this exchange was so uncomfortable. I had no idea how to get out of it while I waited for my Uber. You could have said, I don't talk to strangers. I don't talk to people I don't know. It's not that hard. And when you're 33 years old, you should know how to establish boundaries with fucking strangers. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of this vlog and then get to vlog number 3, which will be the last one. But it really pissed me off that she used this man's obvious mental illness as her content and a way to kind of look like a victim. Like, you're only a victim of your own bad choices, ma'am, which have led you to this very conversation.
I think I left some of my snacks in the hotel room. I have these really delicious barbecue cashews. Would you like them?
I have 3 teeth.
Oh.
You know what it just reminded me of?
What?
People are such assholes.
So I'm here at Jackpot Joni's, and I picked the wrong one because today I'm having bad luck, which means I probably shouldn't gamble. So let's see what happens. I just lost $50. Broke my ring. Had like the worst buffet I've ever had. Really nice guy here, but he made $50 off of me. So this is the most expensive zero sugar 7-Up I've ever had. I think I am gonna spend my last $10 here.
That's our Rosie making great choices as always. Let me just go ahead and spend the last $10 I got. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to vlog number 3, which actually includes some really beautiful settings. So it was nice to see. And it was nice to see Rosie walking around a little bit. She did use a scooter quite a bit, but she did walk, so I'll give her that. Let's go ahead and get started.
I don't know why the Google reviews lied to me.
She claims she wants nothing to do with Girl World, but she didn't say lie. She said law. Come on now, girl.
Oh, wow. How views. Are we on the strip right now? No, okay. But there's like the palms and stuff ahead. There's some like cool signs and stuff. I know that I'm gonna tell this story and half of you are not gonna believe me. I didn't want to be weird and whip out my phone while she was here, but I sat down to talk about like everything that just happened and like decompress for a second because there's this bench out here. I'm sitting outside the Bellagio. It's gorgeous. Whew, I can't imagine being able to afford to stay here for even a night. But I sat down, and as soon as I sat down, this like lovely Indian woman walked up to me and she was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Sure." But I was so confused because I have never had anything like that happen to me in my life. And she sits down, her friend takes a photo of us sitting together, and as she goes to stand, like she thanks me and she goes to stand up, and I go, "May I ask why?" And she pauses and she looks at me with like so much earnest and she goes, "You have such a pretty face." But I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but this is my Candy Aura quartz, and I held on to it during the interview a bit today, and kept it on the table in front of me for the majority of it, so that way it wasn't like picked up on. But it brought me a lot of comfort. It's really pretty. Look how pretty that is, you know. And tomorrow, the goal is to go to the Hello Kitty cafe, to go to the Coke store and M&M store, and depending on timing and energy and several other factors, if I have it in me, I probably won't, but if I do, and also the amount of Ubers, because good God, I'm gonna go with the Sphere.
So that's what we got. There's one more vlog coming. It hasn't come out yet. I am not a member. I will not pay for her membership. I think it's crazy that people pay the insane amount she's charging for her memberships. but it comes out 24 hours later for everyone. So we will get to that, and we will get to, of course, many, many, many other subjects that I've been meaning to talk about. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments about Rosie's Vegas trip, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.
Welcome to Busy Little Bee, where opinions sting, but the vibes stay sweet. Let the baying swing, let the vibes stay sweet. Let the baying sting, but the vibes stay sweet. Then subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the buzz.